My air fryer just died, but that's okay because it died just in time for my Mother's Day present. Yay! So excited. You gonna be in my video? It's hard, okay? Your moves. What was that? Ooh, that's some motivation, huh?
It wasn't really that hard.
Right. Okay, so I am traveling to Atlanta this week for work. I go there once a month, once every other month. So what I'm doing is I'm actually measuring some stuff to bring with me. I do occasionally buy food from Mega Fit Meals. They are an online food prep company. Their food is actually really, really good. This is a custom meal. This is 3 ounces of chicken and red potatoes and green beans. So nothing totally fancy. This is actually still frozen, but it'll defrost. I also have shrimp, asparagus, and rice in my bag. So I'll bring those with me, and those will be like my meals for dinner and lunch and stuff like that. I'm actually, thank you, Luna. I'm actually prepping my breakfast foods and kind of snacks right now. So pretty much every morning I have cream of rice mixed with protein powder and blueberries. So right now I'm measuring out my blueberries just to make things easier. It's in a little baggie. So all I have to do is take out my baggies and prep it. I'm actually staying with my friend Isabel, who is also a master's competitor and a mom and a lawyer and just an overall amazing person. So it's always great to stay with someone who is a competitor because then they kind of know what you're going through and can support you. Also, it doesn't hurt that she can get me in at a good deal to her gym. So it's nice for me to be able to get my workouts in and not have to worry about that. And then it doesn't hurt that it's always nice to have somebody that is also a competitor and lives and understands this crazy lifestyle. So anyway, in a nutshell, I'm traveling to Atlanta this week, staying with my friend Isabel, and I still have to stay on track because I am in prep. So first things first, I've measured out my blueberries. I'm only gonna be gone 2 mornings, so I make sure I'm getting 2 breakfasts ready. I've got 2 ounces of blueberries packed, 1 for each morning. I've already measured out my cream of rice, again, 1 for each morning. Now I do mix protein powder in it, so I'm gonna make 2 little baggies for my protein powder. And again, it's just easier for me to go ahead and do this ahead of time. It's already measured. I don't have to think. And I will say, everybody's always saying it's super hard to stay on track when you're traveling, or it's hard to, hit your fitness goals or anything while traveling. Well, it actually isn't. It is if you want it to, if you let it get to you and you don't allow yourself, you don't prepare options for yourself, then yeah, you probably aren't going to do very well, because you've set yourself up to make mistakes. And then you're like, well, I don't have anything else to eat and I gotta eat, so I'm just gonna eat whatever's available. But that's not an excuse either. I can tell you there are ways to get around that as well and still maintain and achieve your goals. So anyway, but the thing that I've found is whenever I prep my food ahead of time, I usually stick with the food that I bring. I'm like, this is what I brought, this is what I've set aside, and this is what I'm going to eat. I may work in a meal eating out, especially like when I do get to travel and talk to clients and meet with clients again. I will factor in meals out. You're totally in it.
Oh,
Anyway, there are ways too that if you're going out, like there are times that I will work in meals like, okay, I know I'm going to be eating out this night, that night, etc. And then what I do for those meals, I kind of plan accordingly as far as my macros around those days or around those meals. So let's say I'm going to go to a nice steak house for dinner, okay? I may, depending on what my macros are at the moment, I may factor in a glass of red wine. I will factor in maybe a filet mignon. And then I will almost always have a side of, depending on where my macros are at, like some grilled asparagus. And then if I have carbs available, then I'll get like a plain baked potato. You can eat all of it. A lot of the times the filet mignons come in 8 ounces or larger, which is huge. Or 5 ounce. Sometimes you can get a 5 ounce, which is good. So I just kind of have to think in my head, okay, I need to take this X amount off. And that is what I would consider a 4 ounce filet. Those types of things. But when you order that steak, when you order your grilled chicken, whatever, make sure you always tell the server, no oil, no butter, just salt and pepper. First of all, if the meat is good enough, the meat is high quality, you're not gonna need it anyway. Almost every restaurant puts butter and oil on their meats, but you can order it without. So just keep that in mind. So that's what I have so far for my breakfast. I'm also going to pack a little bit of protein powder for my snacks. And then I basically put all of my food in my little my 6-pack cooler bag. This is great to take when you're traveling because you can organize your food. And it just makes life a heck of a lot easier. So anyway, that's just me prepping my food for my trip. I am also bringing my air fried green beans that I just put, and I showed a video at the beginning of this. I just got a new air fryer. I'm so excited. It's Mother's Day this weekend and my birthday next week. And I was actually going to cook my green beans for my dinner in my other air fryer, and it is dead. D-E-D, dead. And I tried plugging it in every outlet here, and I'm like, great, well, I guess I'm gonna have to use the toaster oven to prep my green beans. And then my husband came out and pulled out my brand new double air fryer Ninja. Oh, it's so awesome. Too bad I don't have too much time to play with it, but it's great. At least came in time, or it's here in time that I can go ahead and make my green beans for tonight's dinner. And so what I'm gonna do is pack that up, bring out all my stuff, pack it up with me in the car, drive to Isabel's tonight. I'm gonna eat dinner there. Might film a little bit when I get there. Definitely film a little bit in the morning so you can see how Isabel and me, our crazy selves, get up at 4 a.m. to go work at 5 a.m. It's so great to have somebody else, know somebody else who is just as much lunacy as I do. But anyway, that's just me prepping my stuff for my trip. So see you on the flip side.
I was just thinking.
All right, so we're up early as fuck.
Good morning.
Good morning. Going to the gym. It's always good to have someone that's crazy like me. So we're getting in Isabel's new wheels, the Chariot, the Odyssey, the Honda minivan. Look at that. The lighting is horrible. But anyway, we are going to the gym. And maybe I'll film stuff while I'm standing on the cardio equipment because I don't have anything else better to do. So you have to get a new dishwasher now too. Oh, this gym is awesome.
Yeah, that's been that way for a while, but
Yeah. Let me go get my pass. Cardio is always funner with friends.
Yay!
And it goes by a lot faster. Where are we at now?
Like 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
And lots of steps.
Lots of steps and lots of talking. So we're burning lots of calories because we're talking a lot and walking. So get your butts outside, people. It's spring. So I made it back to Greenville. I had to drive 2 hours from Atlanta after filming videos for my company YouTube channel. So now I am at the flag football fields for my son's flag football game. So I did get to take a nap, so that was at least nice. Anyway, I'll try to do some footage of his game. See ya.
Got him. Got him.
Go, Zane, go! Go, go, go! Oh, good job, Zane.
Stay with him. Looking back too much. Get to him.
Nice. Go, go, go! Good job. So what a week. I am home. I am exhausted. But for the most part, not for the most part, I stayed on track with all my macros. The key is when you bring your food, whether it's like Mega Fit meals or if you prepare your food and bring it somewhere, you stick to what you bring. And I put everything ahead of time in my Fitness Pal and track everything that way. So that kind of helps me again to stay on track, know what I'm going to eat for the day. So traveling is easy. I actually do have a conference. I'm starting to pick up travel at some point now that things are starting to open up. So whenever I'm able to, I will actually do a better vlog on staying on track while traveling because I've learned a lot. And it's funny because I actually will drop weight after traveling versus sometimes being at home. So anyway, hope you enjoy this vlog. It was a fun week. It was so good to see Isabel. I just love her. She's my favorite. And I am going to rip off these eyelashes and go to bed. So see y'all next time. With love.